Well, decided to throw the pressure tester on this thing quick while I'm on my lunch here. That way I get a game plan going. And oh yeah, it came out of the upper radiator hose here. It shot right on out of there. So gonna go find myself a clean container, drain the coolant out of it, and pop the upper radiator pop the upper radiator hose off and inspect it, and probably just end up resealing it with some silicone around it. And so I did initially have the same problem right before auto motion, and that's why this one has a constant torque clamp on it compared to a normal hose clamp, and that had solved it for auto motion. But man, she popped loose again last night, and I'm glad to see it is that. It still makes me a little suspicious of why it did that. So I'm probably going to get a new radiator cap for it as well, just in case it didn't vent under certain scenarios. I don't know. It was a quick drive, and it just was really odd that it just blew out. So yeah, gonna get this coolant drained and go from there. Hope for the best on this one.
A few moments later.
Well, not finding anything that tells me there's a real issue. Everything's in pretty good shape. I cleaned up all the corrosion off of that before I reinstalled everything. Hose is in really good shape. No nicks, no nothing. So I think we're going to put a nice bead of silicone around there, shove her back on, and tighten that constant torque clamp a little bit tighter, and let her sit while I'm at work. Come back after work, we'll refill the system and start playing around more. But yeah, hopefully this isn't the signs of a Subaru issue. So future will tell. We're gonna keep trying. I'm gonna pick up a radiator cap too and see what happens. So that's all we can do.
3 hours later.
Well, getting back to work here after work now, rather than on lunch how we were before. So hose should be all sealed up. Slowly adding coolant back into it. Gonna start cutting up. Gonna cut my zip ties on my temporary wiring for the iWire speed sensor harness. So gonna start getting all that routed through and organized nicely, since we confirmed it worked last night, and hopefully do some more logging tonight. I also do need to do a boost leak test. The tuner wanted me to go through and do that, so we're gonna get that taken care of as well. And like I keep saying, just see where we go from here, see what happens. Alright, got our wires all tucked up into my harness here, ran in through our grommet on the side. So time to go inside, find out where we want to mount this little guy, and reassemble everything I took apart last night trying to find my wheel speed sensor plug that I hid, that I luckily don't need. So yeah, get this all sorted out and check back in a little bit, and I'll show you where I put that little guy.
A few moments later.
Got the interior all back together, and everything's nicely hidden. Not gonna tell it's there, which is always the best part of this stuff. So still gotta throw the intercooler back on, and then we will be attempting a boost leak test. See how that goes, see what it finds, if it finds anything. Hopefully it doesn't. So yeah, gonna get going on that quick, see what happens. Alright, well, got the intercooler all back together and got this contraption out. So gonna go onto our intake, and I do gotta go around and find some pliers and whatnot to pinch off all the vacuum hoses to to the intake there, and we're gonna see what happens. Hopefully we don't have anything, or hopefully we actually find something. So yeah, all ready to go. See what happens. Yeah, I hook the air hose up to it and go from there.
Yeah, I asked a couple of my coworkers, and they were like, "So I'm going golfing that early in the morning," and I was like, "Oh."
If you want to try and get that off, then I'll look at it. But, yeah.
Well, I'm knowing that the earliest time they had for one person was like 8 o'clock or something, like, or 9 o'clock.
Well, that's not doing anything. That's not pinching that off at all.
I understand that.
Well, it's kind of just, none of my hose clamps are sealing very well, so it's kind of hard to tell what the heck's going on here.
Yeah.
Oh, my radiator cap.
No, that was your flashlight.
Oh, it was. Oh, yeah, radiator cap's still there. Yeah, I gotta try and clamp stuff off better.
A few moments later.
Alright, going for another attempt. I found caps for everything. Also noticed that this one was just going nowhere. Had a hose that just wrapped over the intake, which would normally go to your vent solenoid for your intake, for your evap. So that's going to be permanently capped off. And then got caps on everything over here. So yeah, see what happens. It's quieter this time.
It's much quieter this time. I think that's just it filling it.
Yep.
How much PSI are you at?
10.
Oh.
I think I hear most of it over here. Wonder if it's coming out the exhaust.
Could be.
I can hear it. I can hear like slight air movement through the exhaust. Is it leaking from the wastegate? Or wastegate would be letting air through the
Yeah, that's
the exhaust side, which would probably be normal if it's passing through everything. Because
You have to be at a certain PSI.
Your
for it to
wastegate
move
is
past the
completely
wastegate,
on.
though.
no, well it could be. The wastegate's on the exhaust side though.
Did you plug off the wastegate line?
Yeah, that would be.
Okay.
Well, there's no like direct wastegate line, or yeah, to the intake, I guess.
Well, if there's no
I'm
pressure
curious
to open
now.
that spring valve.
It was. It had enough pressure to the. I just watched the valve or the rod for the wastegate.
Oh, the plunger.
It's opening the...
Because it's seeing enough pressure to open.
Huh.
I had it at 15 psi. So it's factory.
Okay.
So I'm guessing it. I'm curious now. So if I go, yeah, there it goes. So back it back off.
So you have to back it off just enough to where the wastegate isn't open.
Essentially.
Yeah.
And then.
So to fix that, you need stiffer springs.
Well, that's not the problem. I don't think. I don't know. I know sheet.
Well, the springs wouldn't cause a boost leak. They would just cause.
No, it's just opening and
Yeah, but
air's
if it's
passing.
opening the wastegate at 15 psi,
Through. Actually, it's opening at less than 15 psi.
I thought factory had like 7 pound springs in
Yeah, it's opening at least 7, but I know this opens at 10. We tested that on your car.
What if you
But that's definitely opening. I mean, this is.
double the springs in it?
I don't know. It's hard to tell if that's 10 because it's such a low gauge reading. Or this gauge doesn't have a very precise reading.
yeah, it's
Under
not a small
20
gauge.
psi.
You could double up springs in it, put another factory spring in it.
So it closes right there. Here's an air leak right around the fitting there. But like, I don't know, it's definitely not 10 psi, like it's barely above the gauge.
Spray some of the soapy water around the fitting to see if it's leaking around the fitting.
Oh yeah, no, it's definitely leaking around there. I can hear it. Imagine that. Big leaky right there. No, not big leak, but. So that little bit, it's holding. No problem. Oh, actually we do have foaming around here.
Yes, you do.
Well, okay, we can tighten that more.
Interesting.
Yeah, I didn't expect that. That's very residual.
That's odd.
Where did my extension go? I definitely dropped it earlier, but I moved it, I thought.
Oh, right next to your hand, right hand.
In the fender, yep.
That's alright.
Nothing.
It's coming through the hose.
Yes, it is. Huh.
That's odd.
That is odd.
Maybe you put the clamp further toward the end.
No, like it's seeping through the rubber of the hose.
So does that mean it's got a crack in it somewhere?
Like, come over here and look at this.
It's.
You can literally watch
yeah,
it bubbling
That's very interesting.
on the outside of the hose here. You see it?
Oh, what?
That's weird.
How is that even possible?
I would imagine that there is a tear in the inner lining, the inner silicone, and it's getting into the threads.
Into the threads.
Yeah, there's threads in that.
Oh,
silicone.
yeah,
Fabric.
Yes, fabric. Yes, gotcha.
Yeah. And it is leaking through that. Would be my guess, at least.
How is that even possible?
Yeah, no matter how much I crank it down, it's still doing
It's
that.
not going to matter. You can't
What?
compress
Wonder-
those threads enough to.
I wonder how much of a leak that is in reality.
Oh, it's got to be tiny.
Very tiny, yes.
Like,
I don't know if my phone can even pick this up, but it's.
Oh, you've got air coming out your...
Yeah, you're gonna have. Oh, there we really zoomed in. Yeah, it's kind of picking it up.
That's normal.
So
That's also a crankcase vent.
it's bubbling through the rubber of the hose. That's why
That's wild.
I could, well, I have another Mishimoto. I could go and try the hose off of
I
it.
would grab that other hose and
I don't-
fixes it.
I wonder how much of a leak that's going to cause, though.
But if you can try another hose and see if it doesn't.
I also need to maybe find I need to unplug the wastegate so that it's not opening. I don't think, maybe I'll unplug this one too. Well, that one's got a spring that's going to push it out either way, but I don't know. I'm going to go grab another hose, maybe throw it on there, see what happens, and yeah, I'll be right back.
10 seconds later.
So I got kind of curious. We haven't done anything different with changing the hose, but I had the thought of, oh, I should look at the boost gauge, turn the car on, and we're reading 5 PSI on here, so here, show me how much boost we make.
Oh,
10.
you're at 10.
So, wastegate on the turbo just opened.
You're at like 13 to 14.
15.
17, 18.
So, yeah, my gauge is showing just under 20, so about 8.
Yeah, you're at about 19 on the
Yeah,
gauge
like
on the car. That's
you're right
that's
right
really
at
funny.
right at like 18 pounds right now.
I like it. Yeah, that's about what my gauge out there is reading.
Wow.
Great.
So
So it's accurate.
Yeah, it's holding that. Yeah, I don't know about that hose. We're gonna go swap my other hose. I'm really curious about that. Very, very strange, but because the only leak I can hear is right down here where it's going through the exhaust and then bypassing the wastegate. You know?
I don't know.
Because I imagine it's going through the intake still a bit. And then, yes.
That's probably what it is.
Yeah, because there's still going to be an open valve
It's gonna
somewhere.
leak.
Yeah, because it's obviously coming through the
I
crankcase
mean,
and
yeah,
stuff.
it's coming from the top. Why wouldn't it come from the bottom?
Yep.
That makes sense.
So,
It's just metallic making noise.
yeah. That hose is interesting, though. Well, I don't know. I'll go grab my other hose and we'll start playing around with it.
10 seconds later.
Well, still have yet to go grab the other hoses, but do have a leak on the blow-off as well, or the bypass, whatever you want to consider it. They're very minor leaks, but I'm sure they are possibly contributing to things, so I guess, I don't know, I don't have another one of those, even though I'm going to go through my inventory and see if I can find another one and maybe double them up, see if that helps anything, possibly, and swap out this S hose. The main throttle body one looks good. I don't see any leakage around there since I sprayed it, so, but yeah, the one down at the turbo end is since started leaking pretty good, so, and once again, it's all out of the rubber, so very, very odd. So, alright, see if we have another distraction, but now I'm going to go grab the other hose, so wish me luck on actually making it to it. Did you get foam, Brandon?
Yeah, I found some foam.
Brendan got a foamy finger.
We'll put it back. There you go. You can have that. Merry Christmas.
We finally got the hose swapped on. It is unfortunately a red hose, but is what it is. Losing daylight quickly. Can't find another gasket for my recirc valve, so we're just gonna go for it here. At least see if the hose is an improvement over the other one, or see if it does the same thing. Quite curious myself, I will say. Alright, grab our bottle of, let's see, soppy water. See what happens. Alright, well, let her sit for a second and hope for improvement. I think I already see a little bit growing on this side, but it might not be from the hose itself. Or, they're not growing, they look residual. Alright, yeah, they are residual. So, huh. We'll let it sit here for a little bit like that, and I'll check in a bit, but there might be an issue with my black hose. I might need to order a new one. That's kind of unfortunate. So far, this one's looking good. We are definitely still leaking around here, but yeah. Well, gotta go find myself a gasket for that. I think that hose is fixing it, so I'll check in a little bit if we have issues with it. Otherwise, be checking in with an update tomorrow if we're moving forward with more tuning on it. So let's hope for the best.
The next day.
Well, gonna do some more work here on my lunch break today. Still have everything set up from the boost leak testing last night, so I gotta take all that off and put it back to how it was. But the one leak that we had was on our bypass valve. I do not have an extra gasket that I can stack in there, so we're gonna do the kind of usually my forbidden, but we're gonna do just a nice light smear of RTV around both sides of it, so it's not, you know, bulging out everywhere, but just so it has a little bit of extra something to help stick. So gonna do that. That way it can sit while I'm at work this afternoon and come back, it'll be dry, and we can hopefully go do some more driving and testing and hope for the best of getting this thing to some optimal ripping conditions. So get her done nice and quickly. So heck yeah. Just a nice light smear. It's not gonna push out everywhere and create a mess, so all you need. Right back on there. One bolt started. Nice. There we go, just like that, all sealed back up. Just a nice little bit around the edge there, not pushing out everywhere, doesn't look bad. So yeah, that should be good. Hopefully we might test it after work, so we'll see what happens, but hopefully we are all ready to go do some more testing tonight, and with any luck start throwing some boost at it and seeing what this thing will do. Hopefully the wheel speed sensor in the front isn't going to mess us up. Have fully decided that it needs to get relocated to the rear, but I also need to look into wheel speed sensor stuff, make sure they're the same, make sure that this is compatible with the rear. So I might send iWire an email rather than just experimenting this time, even though I'm pretty sure it's going to work, but I'm going to send iWire an email. Try and get an answer on that if it's okay if I hook it up to the rear, since that's what my application is going to need, because it is possibly going to give us issues if it sees nothing moving in the front and the rear is trying to do a burnout or a donut or, you know, so on and so forth. I don't know. We're going to find out. That's for darn sure. So hopefully we can just get it simply moved to the rear, but time will tell.
Later.
Well, side quest Save Duncan has started for the night. Guy's been driving the new Triumph and, well, popped a tire for the, might we add, second time. So here we are with his other Triumph. I gotta go steal him a tire and bring it over to him so that he can get home. Well, should be enough air to get him home. All right, time to go get Duncan. I found the Duncan. I has found a Duncan. There's a Duncan. Look at that proud man. What did you do?
I don't think 50-year-old tires like driving anymore.
Oh, it's fine.
It is fine. You're right.
I honestly expected it to be your front one that
I was expecting a front one too.
Yeah, just because that one gets really hot.
Yeah. But burnout at Joey's probably didn't help.
Yeah, so that thing keeps being a dick. Every time you pull the trigger, it keeps putting it back to setting 1.
Oh.
I don't know why.
Interesting.
It's really annoying. Oh, of course it worked for you.
I clicked it up to 2.
I know every single time I've been using it. Every time it's on 3, you pull the trigger, it goes back to 1.
Really?
Yeah, it's been
That's
annoying.
Interesting.
Yeah, I like the original jack.
It even has its home for it in the trunk.
I love it. So how many miles do you have on it now?
74.
Not bad.
I don't remember when the first one blew up.
Yeah, it cleaned up actually pretty good.
Oh yeah, Brandon's cleaning did fantastic.
Wow. Nice.
Yeah.
Hold your trophy.
It's beautiful.
It's very beautiful. Love it. Well,
These tires actually don't look.
no, those tires look nice. I stopped at home and threw a little bit of air in it.
That's probably not a bad idea.
Since I was at least on the way.
Basically on the way.
Yeah. Oh, too funny.
That's all right. I'm used to it. It's an old British car. You're supposed to work on it every day, right?
I mean, isn't that most old cars?
You're right. It is most old.
Yeah. Diesel. What's wrong? You got to go for a ride.
Yeah. Why are you crying?
Yeah, he just likes to whine.
That's understandable.
Giving you his 2 cents. Oh, did you lose your taillight lens?
I did.
Oh no.
I didn't lose it. It just fell off.
Oh, at least you still have it.
And when it fell off on this drive, actually, it didn't break.
Nice.
I went and picked it up. It
Good.
cracked.
Oh, it actually came off while you were driving
Yeah.
even. Oh, wow.
It cracked right there. That's it, though. But
Funny.
that's just a Phillips head.
Yeah. Not too shabby.
Not too shabby at all. Back onto the ground.
I think it works better than half the jacks to get in a newer car.
Honestly, it does. And this little hole here, there's
meant
a spot on the...
it grabs
body.
on the pinch weld.
No, there's a pin coming down from the body that you put it in.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's pretty neat.
I thought that was really good.
Engineering at its finest, I
Right?
suppose. At least one of them knew what they were doing.
Someone did. But yeah, you just put it... It goes right here.
Right next to your makeshift fuel tank.
Right next to the makeshift fuel tank. And you just tighten it.
Nice.
If it decides it wants to go.
Yeah, you'll get it. Oh, too funny.
Perfect. Stored.
Good to go. Tire fixed.
Tire fixed. What? We'll see.
Fire it up and give me a good rip.
Rip or a rev?
Both, how about? I'll see you at my house.